than the things of the outer world would have pulled upon your senses and faculties, and you would have become enmeshed once again in the matrix of good and evil, and lost yourselves in that matrix again, and therefore age pass through the change called death and have to come in again into another physical body. Your own higher discerning intelligence has held back that infinite money and supply of every good and constructive thing, food, clothing, companionship, housing, whatever it is, until the time comes, the moment in time where your higher discerning intelligence sees that you, the individualized flame in the outer world, have reached a certain vibratory action and have proven again and again and again that the world I see holds nothing that I want, nothing that I desire, nothing that I need or require. Beyond this world, there is a world I desire and require. I want and need, I will say it that way, and that is the seventh golden crystal age. That is the truth of each of you, and that truth is fulfilling itself beautifully right here, right now, and has for the past years. And soon enough, dear hearts, sooner than you can imagine in this moment, like a lightning flash, your I am presence with those great custodians of the wealth of the world will release into your outer physical hands and use all the money, riches, and supply you desire and require to fulfill your part of the divine plan, your higher purpose and destiny. Celebrate it, own it, hold it, claim it, sign the checks. But you will be able to present physical substance and not go bankrupt or in debt. I knew I'd get you on that one, because some of you are still in that. Well, let me lift you out of it in a holy instant of atonement. If you will. If you will. It all comes down to will. Whose will is being done? The human's will or God's will? And how do you know the difference? When what you're doing feels right, coming from the heart, or what you're doing gives you nervousness, butterflies in the stomach. And now you've had more than enough experience to know what is good and constructive and what keeps you bound in the limitations of the outer world. Now you know. But in a holy instant of atonement, you can be lifted and raised up and out of the feeling of lack. The feeling that your presence, that God is withholding from you. What did the presence say through Jesus? Son, thou art ever with me. Daughter, thou art ever with me, Mother Akasha says. And all I have is thine. All I have is yours. But this must take place. Planted the seed in your consciousness, rooted, sprouting, growing, and daily returned, recognized. And when it is, then all that your presence has, that is yours, all that the infinite I am presence in the great central sun has, that is yours, will truly become yours in this physical reality. And that can show up in every way and means one can conceive. Thank you, dear hearts. You may take your seats. You are blossoming. You are drawing forth more of the fragrance of the rose than you yet realize. I know, because I can see what you yet face. But this is it. This is the moment in time where your presence compels you to see past every appearance thing in this world. As I said in the Diamond Heart Conclave, as I drew upon my attainment as Joseph, and in the alchemy class as Merlin, are you ready to truly see all things as they actually are? Are you ready? Are you willing to see all things as they truly are? And being able to see all things as they truly are, have absolutely no judgment or fear. That is enormous. And I tell you, dear hearts, you are all doing wonderfully. In affirming, in accepting, in inviting myself, Jesus, and others, the mighty Aloha Cyclopeia and Aloha Virginia, to assist each of you to see all things as they truly are, and to be free of all judgment, to be free of all fear, and to hold your head high, to hold your chest out, to remain in your heart flame at all times, and to be fully conscious that your physical body is but the beautiful instrument through which your I Am presence has come into this world to express and reveal its own perfection. And you may not yet know what that looks like or how that is going to come to pass or be at this moment, but I can tell you to trust me 100% that your I Am presence will fulfill the words I am speaking as you increase your faith, your trust, and your hope and charity in the fullness of your divinity to do what I am saying to you. The only thing is the remainder of the intellect that has its millions of years of momentum to try and trip you up, to try and confuse you. But what happens when you still those ridiculous thoughts, those crazy, insane thoughts, those thoughts that try to get you to figure out things that the intellect will never figure out? It just loves to entertain itself and go in circles and circles and circles. But now you are conscious when that begins. You stop it instantly and you drop back down into your heart. And when you're in your heart, all things are well. Because what is inside the heart of the physical body? The unfed flame of God, which you are. And what is that unfed flame of God? Perfection, infinite, immortal, eternal, everlasting perfection. It is invincible. It is indestructible. It is everything that you can conceive with the Christ mind. Oh, I never knew that. I never thought of it like that. What else is that unfed flame? It is the sacred fire purifying love. It silences, it dissolves, it consumes all human qualified energy and substance. It knows no opposition. It is all power. It is the only power. It is the only true intelligence that governs all perfectly in our universe. You are that unfed flame. You're not the physical body. You can experience as the archeus have revealed to you wholly in your mental body. You can experience yourself wholly in your feeling body, wholly in your physical body, wholly in your light body. But you're not there yet, but you will come in your passage of resurrection to experience what the archeus revealed to you. But at this time, dear hearts, it is just to keep turning back to the heart flame, trusting, 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 leaning on that unfed flame that is directly projected from the heart flame of the electronic body of your I am presence, that knows only perfection, that has come to reveal the true image and likeness of itself. Is there anyone in here who thinks they're ugly? Not themselves, because you as the individualized flame of God cannot be ugly. That's impossible. Perfection does not know imperfection. And whatever appearance the physical body is revealing is but what you have taken into your consciousness lifetime after lifetime. And that's what's expressing through the cells of your physical body. My sacred fire, my violet flame. We're just warming up. We're just warming up, dear hearts. What you will be able to do to and with your physical body, the will of God governing, I must add, you will be able to transform your physical temple into whatever image and likeness your heart desires or requires in the moment. Just think of all the dreams that you have had growing up. Think of all the things you've imagined of mystical beings, of ascended masters, of angels, and how many times they have come in a physical, human body appearance and done some wonderful thing for you. Sometimes you were conscious of it. Other times you had no idea. Now think of the billions of people in this world that have such dreams, such like aspirations and imagination. We're not the ones that are going to do it all. You, as untouchable Christ beings, will be that faith, hope, and charity, will bring the liberty and freedom, the peace and harmony, the purity, the beauty, the happiness, the fulfillment to the people of earth. One moment you're over here appearing in India. The next moment you're over here appearing in Argentina, South America. The next moment you're called all the way up to the North Pole because some live stream got stranded up there, exploring ice, searching for life. And there you are, rescuing them. So, dear hearts, carry on. Carry on. Do not let up for one instant, one moment. When Akasha gives the command, well, we all obey. And there's none that will wait, will hold back any longer. The heart leads the way now. The heart flame of each of you, individually and as an entire student body. And we cannot reaffirm it into your consciousness enough that the victory of one student, attainment of one student, accomplishment of one student becomes the victory, attainment, and accomplishment of every single student in her academy. Therefore, I, Saint Germain, call out the heart flame of each of you to rise up and do so much more in your application of becoming an untouchable Christ being. Because when a team shows up, when everyone shows up and gives the best of their ability, releasing, revealing, expressing their qualities, which they have come to master, then, dear hearts, systematically, and I will say the synchronicity of the higher mental body orchestrates itself through the outer self of each one to create a perfectly working mechanism. I think you understand that. So then, everything is flowing, everything is moving. Some parts of the whole now are coming together to make the whole perfect. And if one part breaks down, well, then the whole thing breaks down for a moment. I am speaking in human terms. In divine terms, Mother Akasha, if one breaks down, the whole plan doesn't break down, dear hearts. Get that clear. I will say she can find another to fill that spot temporarily for the moment till that other one is picked back up and put into their rightful place. You can laugh, it is all right. So, dear hearts, keep it up and keep these things in your conscious awareness, because the more you do it, then the more you are on guard and nothing of the outer world can pull you out, cannot then use your energy to sustain itself. When your attention, your vision, your power of qualification is held upon your God self within you and above you, then it is that God self that keeps receiving that energy and substance which it has given you and amplifies it, increases it, and continues to release those forces of resurrection which lift you and raise you into its own perfection. And here on earth, not in the Ascended Master's octave. This is the big difference now. I thank you. Your hearts are blazing pure light substance this moment. And I am, using it to pass through the hearts of all the people of America, because they need as much of the Ascended Master's love and as much of the love of those who are awakened upon the earth, passing through their hearts to assist them to make the right decisions, so that America does rise, because she will rise. I have no doubt, no fear, because what is the great distress call? The great white brotherhood, the great white sisterhood, if you like, we generalize it. The light of God never fails, and that light is in the heart of each of you. And that light is the light of your I Am presence. I say, dear hearts, and that light is love, just so we're clear. I know you say the love of God always fulfills. It truly does. And some of you like to bring in the feminine side and say the love of Goddess reveals, nurtures, and fulfills. To us up there, it's all the same, dear hearts. But down here, we do not judge you if you like to use the Goddess. Go for it. Because the Queen of Light, you might say the light of Goddess never fails because of the light she is. So use it in whatever way it resonates in your heart and brings up the most feeling. You must feel it to make it real. I am the risen Christ in each of you, saith the higher mental body, saith the ascended Jesus Christ. I am that I am. And for myself, I am the risen God of freedom, the risen flame of eternal freedom inside the hearts of each of you. I am Saint Germain. I love my beloved United States of America. I love the old lands of Europe. And I love all the earth. Okay? Not just America. So we don't have any arguments down here. I love you all. I love it all. Because God is in all, and God is all. Get that one. And I mean get it fully. Understand it, comprehend it, know it, and feel it. Then shall God reveal itself in all ways. I love you with all my violet flame heart, and I thank you for your willingness to use my violet flame this day for your own purification, for your own resurrection, and for America's. God bless you, and God bless the people, the creatures, and the life, the lands of the United States of America. Into that stillness, into that silence, in quietness and confidence, in humility and humbleness, in the fullness of the presence, I find my strength and courage.